there. Welcome to the 39th edition of the Hilltop Diary on AKBC TV, channel 45 for you. This program promotes weekly activities of Akwa Ibom Governor Pastor Moino. This week we'll focus on Uyo Senatorial District visit to Governor, project inspection, and the celebration of 2026 World Heritage Day in Akwa Ibom. Details will be brought to you shortly. I am your hostess, Utobema Okon.
Hilltop Diary.
Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Moina, has commended politically inclined people of Uyo Senatorial District for working together in peace to support the number one citizen of the country, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian Senate President Godswill Akpabio, and his administration's rice agenda. He assured them of good governance and more development to thrive in Akwa Ibom.
I feel very humble that you can come together and endorse us, myself, the Senate President, and of course, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces for a second term in office. For me, it is a call to greater responsibility for our people. And so I have to thank God that our state has been able to move to a point like this. Akwa Ibom has become a state for others to copy from. And for our young people, I beg of you, let us respect our leaders, our elders, in all the local governments. In doing anything, let us consult widely. We should show that leadership, that understanding in the things that we do.
So we are here just to present the communique to you. And because of the performance of the president too, because you let us, as a leader here, to work for him, to work with him, we also pass resolution that it should continue for second term. We also pass resolution that we extend everything we have from Uyo Senatorial District to support the Senate President, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, to go on and go back to the Senate. So on a serious note, we are very grateful for the opportunity you have granted us. I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that Uyo Senatorial District are very strong, big and reliable, and they will be ready to deliver massive votes for you.
And because we know you are from our Senatorial District, and we know you are our brother, and we know that you have done well for Akwa Ibom people, we know that you have performed excellently. So chairman from this Senatorial District will buy your nomination form so that you continue to do well for Akwa Ibom people, so that you continue to bed development the nooks and crannies of Akwa Ibom State. And we'll continue to support you throughout the campaigns and even in your second term, Your Excellency. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you.
I'm so proud to be the daughter of such a man that has not only lived up to the promises that he made to the Akwa Ibom people, but has exceeded my expectation, and I think all of our expectations in this room. And I stand here proudly to thank you because you have stood by him, which means you have stood by us, you have stood by our family. And we're grateful that every time we turn, we see you standing solidly behind him in support of his administration in one way or another. And so by this endorsement, like he has said, we are strengthened, because even if everyone else had endorsed him and Uyo did not, like he said, it would not have been complete. And so by doing this, you've shown us that he has, a pillar of strength that he can lean on and rest on. And so for that, we thank you.
Governor Moino on Tuesday, 14 April, inspected projects at Aviation Village, the Qatar Luxury Estate, Equipment Leasing Company, and the CNG Bus Terminal, and expressed satisfaction with the quality and timely delivery of jobs by contractors at different project sites in the state. Responding to questions filed by Government House correspondents shortly after his inspection of the project, Governor reaffirmed his administration's commitment towards assuring the projects are properly monitored and appropriately funded in line with the contract agreement.
So I can tell you I'm satisfied. The pace of work, I believe the contractors know that we will demand that they do the work according to our specifications. And I'm not just checking the work, I also check our team to make sure that they are there on site, to make sure everything is going on well. So when I get an IPC on my desk, I know exactly what that payment voucher is addressing. I can now see where the last inspection. All of this work you see me inspect today, I have payment voucher waiting for me to sign off. So I have to come see that. I think to be sure that they've reached the level before you can make the next set of payments. And I think they are good.
He explained that the routine on-the-spot inspection avails him the opportunity to carry out critical assessment of each project, monitored project timeliness, staff welfare, pace and quality of job executed, and funding approvals. We'll go for break. Stay tuned for more of our stories after this short break.
Hilltop Diary.
On Saturday, 18 April 2026, the Kwara State government officials, royal fathers, University of Uyo students, and cultural enthusiasts gathered at the Bombopikano Uyo to promote Akwa Ibom's heritage and tourism potential.
This one can talk. Your honor, this still can talk. Can I record everything that is happening?
Okay? Like doing whatever you say you will do. Of course.
At the event, which was tagged Akwa Ibom Heritage Alive, Governor Moino was represented by his deputy, Senator Kuneyayi, apt on the need for Akwa Ibom people to continually promote the state-rich cultural diversity and potential for tourism development, express the state's readiness to play a big role in the global tourism market, inviting people worldwide to experience Akwa Ibom vibrant culture, tradition, and natural beauty. Meanwhile, the Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka delivered a keynote address urging people to do away with cultural enslavement and freely exhibit, express, and celebrate their culture and traditions. Highlighting the importance of preserving cultural assets, especially in times of conflict and disaster, the State Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Dr. Neti Udofia, also spoke on aligning with the global theme Emergency Response for Living Heritage in Context of Conflict and Disaster. The event, which featured the presentation of prizes to winners of the Rice Youth Storytelling Competition, we'll bring you a program tagged Rice Project Impact. Sustained investment in maritime infrastructure is gradually restoring confidence and commercial vitality to Oran, one of Akwa Ibom State's most strategic coastal communities and seafood trading centers. The ongoing reconstruction of the Oran Maritime Terminal goes beyond basic rehabilitation, encompassing shoreline protection, a modern landing jetty, terminal buildings, warehouses, workshops, cold storage facility, dry storage units, fresh drying facilities, and purpose-built recreational spaces designed to blend marine transport with leisure and tourism. Oran Beach, historically recognized for a thriving seafood trade, particularly fish and dry fish and crayfish, had suffered years of infrastructural decline and coastal erosion. The current intervention is repositioning the waterfront as a functional, organized, and economically competitive maritime hub. The project, which commenced on March 12, 2025 and was awarded to JMK Construction Company, has created direct employment opportunities for over 2,000 youths while also stimulating indirect jobs. The terminal incorporates passenger ticketing services, organized boarding and deboarding areas, mooring systems, safety and regulatory compliance units, and modern operational management structures to ensure efficient marine transport services. The recreational component of the terminal features tourism-driven infrastructure such as waterfront plazas, marinas, floating bars, restaurants, retail shops, and leisure spaces, creating a multifunctional environment that supports both commerce and tourism. Marine support infrastructure includes floating barges, FT lifting, marine engineering, storage, specialized utilities, temporary accommodation, and floating workstations. A 555-meter shoreline protection structure forms a critical part of the project. During an interview session with residents of the area, traders and business owners, including Maitekman, Sunday Vincent, and Chibuike Emeka, commended the governor for restoring the lost glory of Oran local government area. They noted that with the ongoing reconstruction of the maritime terminal and supporting facilities, their businesses are flourishing once again, income levels have improved, and confidence have returned to the waterfront. They offered prayers for God's continued guidance, protection, and blessings upon Pastor Moino, expressing hope that he will succeed and be sustained in leadership come 2027.
This job that Governor brought to us here is a very good work because we really very happy that such a thing is coming to us. It's going to help the environment because this job now is going to make the whole people in this area to get what they are doing. Because when I heard that they are building a new jetty here and they are building a cold room there, a new park, everything, all these things now, people will be coming from far to travel from this place instead of going from Uyo to Calabar.
By government is very good. We are very grateful to see this project. So we like this to move on so that next tenure of the government will be no better than this.
During an inspection visit on January 27, 2026, Governor Umoina reaffirmed the economic importance of the Oron Maritime Terminal, stressing that the facility supports fishing activities, marine transportation, and trade while restoring the hub to acceptable national and international standards. The Akwa State government expressed satisfaction with the quality of work executed so far, with the project currently at approximately 65% completion, reflecting steady progress and adherence to required specifications.
I look forward to coming back here, making this place a beehive of activity. You can see the cold room, dry storage, the cold storage, the drying area for fish, then the passengers area for the, no more will people come here and tell our fishermen, it's night. If you don't sell now, your fish will go bad. No, they have a cold room. And then when we finish, we intend to, the military will be somewhere here, so we intend to now work with the cooperative, Bureau of Cooperative, to empower our fishermen so they can now go bring their catch, and then you can have that all on. My grandmother used to incidentally come from my village here to buy crayfish, and in the whole of this country, crayfish from here is the best. The taste is the best. So why can't we put that market back? Why can't we create that commerce? And I think that is, so this will serve several things, not just for passengers or water transportation. Commercial activities will grow here.
According to the project manager, Engineer Ime Ikono, the integrated design of the terminal ensures world-class operations, maintenance, and management of marine facilities, positioning Oron as a reliable maritime and commercial destination. Oron Maritime Terminal Project stands as a clear reflection of purposeful leadership and strategic vision. Kudos to Pastor Umoina for his magnificent initiative, which not only restores Oron historic maritime pride, but also lays a solid foundation for sustainable economic growth, job creation, environmental protection, and tourism development, reinforcing Akwa State's position as a leading coastal and commercial destination. Otabi Malkon reporting. That's all we have for this week's edition of the Hilltop Diary. We hope you enjoyed the program. See you again same time next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.